What is up, all of my lovely subjects? It is sinking here. So, my dad just left. I don't know where he went. I don't care that he's gone, cause thank God. But so let me explain to you guys what my dad just told me. Um, he's still hiding my phone from me. He takes it with him when he leaves anywhere. So I mean, I would if he didn't do that, then obviously I would use my phone and make videos on my phone while he was gone and then like edit it and upload it and then put my phone back where my dad had it in his room like before he left, and then it would just be like nothing happened according to my dad. But he takes my phone with him everywhere he goes right now, which is why I'm going live again. And I know it's Thursday. This is not typically one of my upload days for the week. I'm sorry, but I wanted to let you guys know what my dad is doing right now cuz I thought you guys might find this interesting. So, I'm still trying to apply for jobs, right? Um, my dad just right before he left, he tried to tell me, he said, "I'm not going to give you your phone back, Matthew, until I see that you're applying for more jobs online." And then I told him, "Why am I going to apply for jobs online if I don't have my phone?" Because if I apply for jobs online without my phone, then I'm basically it's basically like I'm fucking myself out of a job by applying for a job when my dad wants to be stupid and take my phone when I'm 19. He shouldn't be taking my phone anyway. But it's confusing because who applies when you have a phone and then it gets taken away? Like, I'm 19, I shouldn't be getting my phone taken away anymore. That's high school bullshit. But my dad still feels the need to take it away whenever he gets mad at me because he pays for it. That's part of the reason I want to get a job. That way I can pay my own phone bill and my dad can shut the fuck up. I know I'm not supposed to be cursing on YouTube, but this is pissing me the fuck off. So I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm just really mad about this fucking situation. It's just, I don't know. It's just, why in the hell are you gonna sit here and tell me that you're not gonna give me my phone back until you see me applying for jobs? And then I tell you I'm basically fucking myself out of a job if I apply for a job when you have my phone, when you shouldn't even have my phone. But why am I gonna do that? That's That's basically me setting myself up to fail for job interviews, pretty much. Because how am I going to get calls from like managers of the places that I apply to if I don't have my phone? My dad did try telling me a few days ago to put his cell phone number down on the applications, but I said no because then that's going to be the number that I have on file for me. And then, I mean, yeah, I know I can just go to my manager. Like when I get a job, if I did do that, I could just go to my manager after I get hired and tell my manager that the number I put on my application, the phone number, isn't my phone number, and I can give them my actual phone number. But then I'm going to be getting all kinds of questions from my manager at my job after I get hired somewhere. Like, why does your dad still take away your phone? And I'm going to have to go through the whole thing with them of my dad wants to be stupid and say that he can take my phone whenever he wants just because he pays my own phone bill. And that's part of the reason I applied for this job in the first place, so I can pay my own phone bill and my dad can shut the fuck up. I don't want to go through that, which is why I don't want to apply for jobs while my dad has my phone. It's stupid. But then here's the funny and stupid bullshit my dad has been telling me recently. He says if I pay my own phone bill, then I can move out. Are you serious? Okay, Jade wants to try to say that, well, I don't think he says this anymore now that I told him about what happened like in that live that I did the other day where I was talking to you guys about how my dad was so close to kicking me out of the house and he brought a fucking suitcase in my room and told me pack my shit if I didn't want to admit that I have a memory problem. I explained all of that to Jade, and then Jade comes at me trying to say you do have a memory problem. I'm like, yeah, I forget things once in a while, but that's not a problem. And he's like, you forget things I tell you all the time. And I'm like, that's because I remember things that are important to me. And usually the things you tell me are things about like things that happen to you that are just not important. I'm not trying to sound mean. I'm just trying to sound truthful. I'm sorry, Jade, if you watch this, but that's just my opinion. Please don't get mad at me. You're not even the reason I'm ranting right now, which you know, obviously, if you see this. But still, like I'm telling Megan on Messenger, like I just told her, like I went to her and said, Dad just told me he won't give me my phone back until he sees me applying for more jobs. And she said, wow. And I said, why am I gonna apply for jobs if I don't have my phone? Sorry. The places This is what I said to her. Why am I gonna apply for jobs if I don't have my phone? The places I apply to can't call me to set up interviews if Dad still has my phone. And then I said, that's basically fucking myself out of a job opportunity just because Dad wants to be an asshole. Yeah, that's what I told my sister. And I said kind of the same thing to Jade. I told him, like right after my dad left, I went to Jade and I said, dude, my dad just left and told me that he won't give me my phone back until he sees me applying for more jobs. And I said, he's stupid. I can't apply for jobs without my phone because if the places I apply to try to call me and set up interviews while he has my phone, then that's basically me fucking myself out of a job because I won't be able to answer the phone while my dad has my phone. So why am I gonna do that? I don't understand my dad's logic. Like, I don't know. It's like, I swear, my dad just freaking. Things he has done in his past are really getting to his head, and there are some people who watch me who are going to understand what I mean when I say that things in my dad's past have really fucked with his head and his brain. I'm not talking about that on my channel because that's just dark, like really dark shit from my past. It's like way darker than what happened with me and Jay, Lindsay, whatever you want to call him, her, I don't care anymore. And it's worse than what happened with me and Delilah. But still, it's like my dad still acts the way he did back when he was doing the things that I'm talking about, but not specifically saying what was happening. But he's not doing it in the same way that he was, which some of you will understand what I mean by that. And if you don't, I'm sorry, but I am not explaining that because that's going to bring up a lot of dark shit from mostly from high school for me. And part of the reason high school was hell for me was because of what happened in my dad's past that some of my viewers know about. But I don't know. It's just it seems like it's worse than what was happening back then when all the crap was going on with my dad back then that some of my subscribers will know about. But I don't know. It's he just he seems like he's on the verge of collapsing pretty much. Cuz like he's not just doing things like this to me, he's being a bitch to my sister too. Cause like you guys remember what I told you happened like on my sister's birthday last month, right? My dad is still being a dick about that for no reason. And I don't get it. Like my dad likes to say his girlfriend knows how to hold a grudge. Yes, she does. When we lived with her before, I saw that she knew how to hold a grudge against my dad. My dad holds a grudge more than she does. Because my dad is still being stupid, and because of what happened the day before my sister's birthday last month, he's still not letting my sister come over to the house, and he's trying to say that Megan deciding to stay with her boyfriend after what he did, which was quote unquote attacking our family when all he did was break our kitchen window because he got mad at my dad for something that I'm not getting into. But he's still trying to say that my sister chose her boyfriend over family because she just panicked and left after he broke our window. My dad has just been being pissy ever since that happened. That's what all of this can be backtracked to. When Steven broke our kitchen window, that is the moment when my dad just broke and he started acting this way. But he doesn't want to admit that it's because of the fact that Steven broke our window. Honestly, I feel like he was a little justified in that, looking back on it. But and honestly, it's a broken window. It didn't even cost you that much to fix it. So quit your bitching over it. But that's not my issue right now. Well, there's still no one watching this. Anyway, I don't get it. Why is my dad gonna be stupid and basically make me fuck myself out of a job by making me apply for jobs? And the only way he will give me my phone back is if I apply for jobs and basically fuck myself over while applying for those jobs by putting my cell phone number on the applications and having these places call me while he still has my phone and me not being able to answer the phone because my dad wants to be a dumbass and not give me my fucking phone back. This is why I don't care what he says. This is why I am paying my own goddamn phone bill after I get a job and make enough money to pay my own goddamn phone bill. Because I'm an adult. My dad doesn't need to take my phone from me because I am a goddamn adult. And my dad just wants to be a little bitch about everything. It's just I don't get it. I really don't. It's like, I don't know what to do. I really don't, because this is just super irritating, and I don't know what to do about it. I'm tired of this. I don't know what to do about it. I'm seriously tired of the way I get treated around here by my dad, and I told him that, but then he tries to come back at me and tell me I'm an ungrateful child because he thinks I don't do anything to help out around the house, and all I want to do is sit around the house watching reruns of the shows I record, because most of them are old shows that aren't even like, they're over. Every season is over and it's not coming back. Or he thinks I just sit around watching YouTube on my TV, like watching all the YouTubers I'm subscribed to, like watching Hourglass Hearts, Rainbow Lounge, fucking Anthony Amarim, and listening to like Ask Me Alexandria and like freaking All Time Low and all my fucking bands I listen to and like Sleeping with Sirens and Icon for Hire and shit. It's just he literally thinks that's all I do around here is just this, music, and TV. When when I have my phone, yeah, I'm still doing YouTube, music, and TV, and like talking to my friends when I have my phone. Even when my dad is not here, I'm on Messenger. Like I still have Messenger open on this fucking piece of shit laptop right now, and it's just I don't get it. My dad just I don't know what crawled up his ass, but something did and made him start acting this way towards me especially and Megan, cuz both of us are getting the shitty end of this. Mostly me, cuz I'm the one who still lives with him, and I hate this because I do a lot around this fucking house, and my dad wants to tell me I do nothing. And then to top it off and be even more shitty, he tells me he's not going to give me my phone back until the exact words that he said were, I'm not going to give you your phone back until I see you making more of an effort in your job search. How am I supposed to make more of an effort in my job search if I don't have my phone so these places can call me when I put my fucking cell phone number on these applications? I don't know. And then he also told me once, he took this back, but he told me a few days ago, he took this back this morning and said he doesn't care anymore. But a few days ago, he tried to tell me when I get a job, that's when I will officially have to quit YouTube no matter what. Because he said something like my job is going to be taking up most of my time. And I'm like, yeah, I know that. But then he took it back and said he doesn't care. Because like my dad still thinks I'm doing one upload a week, which obviously I'm not. Because like tomorrow, whether I have my phone or not tomorrow, which I probably won't, because my dad is probably still going to want to be an asshole tomorrow. Even if I don't have my phone, I'm going to be here tomorrow probably doing a live video if I don't have my phone and giving you guys a story time about how I got into whatever band I said I was going to tell you guys about. Bring Me the Horizon. I forgot for a second, but yeah, if I don't have my phone tomorrow, I'm going to be right here. Well, no, I'm going to be in my living room. But still, I'm going to be here tomorrow if I don't have my phone doing a live video telling you guys how I got into Bring Me the Horizon and why I like Bring Me the Horizon and why Bring Me the Horizon was pissing me off for a while. The same reason they were pissing everyone off. But still, if I don't have my phone, I'm going to do a live video about it, which is going to be interesting because I haven't done my band story times as a live video yet. So I don't know how that's going to go. We will see. If I don't have my phone tomorrow, then we're going to see how it goes with me doing a live video about how I got into Bring Me the Horizon. Because when I started this whole thing for my story times, and I wanted to tell you guys how I got into the bands I love, I wanted it to be something that I could just do on my phone and edit it with InShot and put music in the background of it. I can still do that with YouTube on my TV, but it just seems better to me if I can just record on my phone and put the music in the background of it with the editing app I have on my phone instead of having to do it from YouTube on my TV. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like doing these live streams, but it's just at some point it gets annoying. My internet bestie Abby just asked me why I need my phone to apply for jobs. I'm telling her, so the places I can apply to can call me and set up interviews. Because that's why. I mean, yeah, they can email me, but I don't check my email very often because usually when I get an email, then it's usually just junk shit. But I mean, I don't get it. I don't get why my dad has to be petty and keep my phone from me until I apply for and fuck myself out of jobs. It's stupid. But he doesn't want to admit that. I guarantee you. Like, I'm going to talk to him about it when he gets home. And then tomorrow, before I do my story time about how I got into Bring Me the Horizon, I will tell you guys what my dad says. I guarantee when I told him that when he just left, when I told him if I apply for jobs while I don't have my phone, then I'm fucking myself out of a job. Then he said, well, that's your fault for getting your phone taken away. And then he just left. No, that's not my fault. What is my fault is the fact that, well, actually, nothing in this is my fault because my dad, you guys know, my dad originally took my phone away because he was being an asshole and trying to say I was ungrateful and I don't do anything and I have a memory problem when I don't. And Jade was trying to tell me the same thing. And yeah, I forget things that Jade tells me, but that's mostly because now it's just him like complaining about his brothers or his stepdad or his mom. And it's just things that I've heard over and over and over again. So it just goes in one ear, out the other kind of situation. So yeah, I like if Jane starts talking to me about that, then I still listen, but at the same time I don't. I'm sorry, Jade. It's just you talk about it a lot. I mean, Jade, you know I love you, but still. But I mean, it's my dad is just being so petty right now. And he still pays part of my sister's phone bill because that's the agreement they came to when my sister started paying her own phone bill again a few months ago, like right after she moved out. Um, he's shutting my sister's phone off at the end of the month because of the fact that he's mad that my sister is still staying with her boyfriend after he broke our kitchen window and our carpet shampooer. And for some reason, my dad thinks that Steven keeps threatening him when he doesn't. And my dad is still trying to say, "Oh, you're choosing your boyfriend over family." And I'm like, "No, that's not what she did." Because he keeps saying that. And I'm tired of hearing it because that's not what happened. What happened was my sister panicked after Steven broke our window and left with him because she was panicking. That doesn't mean she chose him over my dad and me. That just means that she was panicking. But my dad doesn't want to see it that way. He wants to see it as Megan chose to stay with Steven after he quote unquote attacked our family when all he did was break a fucking window and my dad wants to cry little bitch tears about it. I just realized I keep saying that like when I say like when I rant about my dad, I keep saying this is gonna be the last rant I do about my dad, but I keep doing rants about my dad. But that's because he keeps pissing me off. I'm tired of it. Like I try so hard to be nice to my dad. Now that he's sober and everything, I've tried so hard to be nice to him, but there are days where I can't deal with him and I just need to get out of the house. But then that's the times when Jade has to. Never mind, I'm not going to get into that because that's just going to start more bullshit with me and Jade and Abby. But anyway, I don't know. I want to talk about it, but there's already drama going on today with me and Abby and Jade and Abby. Apparently, because I made the wrong decision to say something to Abby that Jade told me, and then she tried to say that she didn't say it, but that's not important. If either of them end up seeing this, they're probably going to get mad at me for saying that. So, sorry, guys. If you see this, I'm sorry. But that's not what's pissing me off mostly today. What's mostly pissing me off is my dad being an asshole. It's like, I'm just. With the way he's been acting, I'm afraid that. Okay, now that I almost said that, I need to explain that to you guys. Great. My dad's a recovering alcoholic. I know I probably said he's I said something about that already in this fucking video. But yeah, I mean, he's been sober for 4 months almost, right? Something like that. But still, I'm afraid with what's going on with him and the way he's been acting, especially towards me and Megan, that he's gonna start drinking again. Ah, sorry. But I just don't understand any of this. I don't understand why I'm being treated the way that I am by my dad and him trying to tell me that I can't have my phone back until until I put more effort into my job search. But like I said, that's basically me fucking myself out of a job if I don't have a cell phone number to put down on job applications if my dad has my phone. He told me to put my cell phone number down on these applications so that these places can call me. But why am I going to do that if he has my phone and he takes it with him everywhere he goes? That's his new thing. His old thing when I was in high school and he would take away my phone was he would. Okay, that's irritating me. Hold on. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Hold on, guys. Yep. Since this is pissing me off, well, it's not pissing me off, but since it's annoying me, I'm gonna straighten my hair during this video. I'm sorry. I know I've never done this before, but here we go. This used to be my sister's straightener. She gave it to me when she moved out. But anyway, let's turn this on and let it heat up. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm just tired of the way that I've been being treated my since Steven broke our kitchen window. It's fixed. But he's apologized to my dad over and over and over and over and over again. And my dad doesn't want to accept it seems like, because he's still mad at my sister for still being with Steven, and I'm like, that's not really your problem. That's not our problem to deal with. That's Megan's problem to deal with. So I don't know why he's still saying, oh, Megan chose Steven over family. She did not choose Steven over family. He needs to shut up and stop saying that. Or I'm going to go off on him one day and tell him that he needs to stop saying that because that's not what happened. It's just. I wish that I could stop having to do these fucking videos about my dad, but I can't because he keeps pissing me off, and I don't want to go to Jade about this because he's heard it way too much, and there's shit going on with me and Abby right now that I'm not talking about. I can talk to Megan about it. I know that. I can kind of talk to my internet bestie Abby about it. I can talk to Leah about it. I can't talk to Jay about it because I don't talk to him anymore. Thank God. But it's just, I don't know. It's just there's just a that like things with Abby that I'm not talking about, things with Jade's Abby that I'm not talking about. Both of those have been making me so mad. And I just don't understand why this has to happen to me. It's like, thanks to all this shit, I'm afraid that I'm gonna fall back into depression, honestly. I know that's sad for me to say, but I honestly feel like if this bullshit in my life keeps going on, I'm gonna fall back into depression sooner or later. I'm already trying to see a fucking therapist, but I don't even know how that's gonna go. Like when it actually happens. Ow! Fuck! Burned myself. It's just, I don't understand why my life has to be so difficult right now. It's not even my fault that my life is so difficult right now. Mostly, it's my dad's fault that my life has to be so difficult right now. Because, like, he's turning into a fucking control freak. I swear. It's like everything that I do has to be the way he wants it to be, but it can't be that way all the time. My internet bestie Abby just asked me if I've explained to my dad that I can't apply for jobs unless I have my phone because of the fact that these places are going to be calling me for interviews. And then she said, "Have you explained that to your dad?" And I said, "Yeah, but he doesn't listen." Because he didn't. When I just tried to explain that to him before he left, he was not listening. He said, before he left, he told me that if I don't apply for jobs using his laptop, then I'm not ever gonna get my fucking phone back. And then I'm just left here like, are you fucking kidding me? You're really gonna do that to me? You're really gonna sit here and tell me that you're not gonna give me my phone back when one, my phone is important to me. My phone is the one way that I can get a fucking job. But my dad wants to be a dumbass and not give me my phone back until I apply for jobs and fuck myself out of jobs by not having my phone. And I mean, Jade is being weird because when my dad takes my phone away, Jade tells me, "Stop giving him your phone." I'm like, I don't give him my phone. What my dad does is I can't charge my phone in my room. I have outlets in my room to plug my charger into, but I can't charge my phone in my room because my room is the hottest room in our house. Seriously. Like, especially at night. I realize that sounds kind of weird, but I'm being 100% honest. Like, the temperature in my room at night, it feels like it gets to like fucking 70 or 75 degrees in my bedroom at night while I'm asleep. Which is why sometimes I will wake up and I will be sweating a little bit. I don't like that, but that's what happens. And I don't know why. It's like my room is the hottest like in the morning because my bedroom faces east in our house. My bedroom faces east and the sun rises in the east. So that's why my room is the hottest in the morning, which is why sometimes this is probably going to sound weird to you guys, but I do this because of the fact that my room is at the hottest point that it can be in the morning. In the morning, if I start sweating, I go into my dad's room. Even if he's still sleeping, I go in his room and continue sleeping on his bed until I wake up again. I don't even give a shit if he's still asleep because I don't want to wake up drenched in fucking sweat because that's gross and it makes me feel disgusting. And ever since I was like, when I was 18, my dad made this dumbass rule for me a few months before I started my YouTube channel. He made this dumbass rule for me that I'm not allowed to take showers during the day because, like, I think I've explained this to you guys before. I'm not sure. I've explained this to some of my friends, but I'm not sure if I've talked about this on YouTube before. Our water bill in this house, the amount of money my dad has to pay for our water bill has not changed one fucking cent since we moved into this house. And my dad pays that shit every month. But he wants to sit here. Ow! Fuck! Sorry, I just fucking burned myself! Ow! I'm sorry if you're wearing earbuds and that was loud. That fucking hurt! Ow! I honestly kind of wish people were watching because that reaction is kind of funny, but no one's watching this right now. No one's watching this, and I've been doing this for almost 42 minutes. And then I randomly decided to straighten my hair during this. It's just, I'm tired of the way I get treated around here. I've said that to my dad, but all he has to say is if I don't like it, I can move out. Where am I gonna go? Because Jaden and his brothers have their own shit going on, so I can't move in there yet. And then he tells me I can go live with Megan and Steven. I don't want to live in a fucking apartment that's worse than budget suites. And then he tells me that I don't know what the fuck you're gonna do. And I'm like, that's my point. I don't understand what crawled up my dad's ass and made him start acting this way towards everything. It's like I feel like he has officially snapped and reached his breaking point. I honestly feel like that's probably what is going on. Honestly. Because I just don't understand why my dad has been treating me and my sister the way that he has been treating us. It's like my dad treated me better than the way he's been treating me recently on Thanksgiving. And my dad still treated me like shit on Thanksgiving when Jade came over. Cause I asked my dad if I could invite Jade over for Thanksgiving so he can have dinner with us and everything. He was like, yeah, sure. Originally, he said no because originally what was going to happen was Megan, Steven, my dad's girlfriend, and her brother were going to come over. And I love my dad's girlfriend and I like her brother. He's pretty cool. I've met him before. I need to re-straighten this. But still, they were all supposed to come over, but Megan got sick and Steven stayed home to take care of her, so that's why they didn't come over on Thanksgiving. Cricket and her brother's mom invited them to her house for Thanksgiving, so they went to her house instead. So it was just me, Jade, and my dad on Thanksgiving. But because of that, my dad was treating me like shit. Everything he said to me after I came back to the house after meeting Jade at Dairy Queen was really shitty because like for example, One thing my dad did on Thanksgiving that made me mad was that this is the only time he's done this to me since we moved into this house. Like Jade and I were in my room, we were listening to Falling in Reverse and shit. And my dad comes in my room and tells me to turn down my music. That was where it started. And like he didn't just say it to me like nicely, like, "Man, you think you could turn down the music?" He came in my room and he like he wasn't like talking to me. He was talking at me and telling me to turn down my music. Cuz like I know the difference between someone talking to me and talking at me. He was talking at me and telling me to turn down my music in this tone of voice that was just really pissed off, and he was treating me like so much shit on Thanksgiving, and it hurt my feelings, and I honestly got a little depressed on Thanksgiving because of the way my dad was treating me. I was a little depressed, which is part of the reason why I was glad that the day after I was going to spend the day with Jade and spend the night at his house, because the day after that was the Sleeping with Sirens concert that I went to like 2 months ago now. But still, like my dad treated me better that day than he's treating me now. And it was still shitty. The way I got treated on Thanksgiving was still shitty, and my dad still hasn't apologized for that, by the way, because I explained to him I didn't like the way he was treating me on Thanksgiving, and then it was like every time he tries to apologize for it, it's like a backhanded apology, and he says, "Well, I'm sorry, but I was just mad that there were only 3 people here to eat all the food I made when everyone else made a commitment to come to our house for Thanksgiving and they didn't even come." And I was like, "Well, okay, I can kind of understand why you're mad that your girlfriend and her brother didn't come over, but Megan got sick and Steven decided to take care of her and stay home. So why are you mad about that?" He's not mad about any of that anymore. But at the time, I was thinking, why are you mad about that? Because Megan can't control the fact that she got sick and Steven's her boyfriend. Of course he's gonna take care of her. It's like I don't know. It's like I'm tired of being treated the way that I'm being treated by my dad because I barely get treated like an adult. I still have a curfew. Yeah, I'm 19 and I still have a fucking curfew when I go hang out with my friends. Really? My dad tried telling me, like, he said some bullshit to me when I went to go hang out with one of my friends a few weeks ago while Jade was busy. Um, he he gave me a fucking curfew of 9 o'clock. I'm 19 years old. I don't need a fucking curfew. Thank you very much. And like he doesn't the only time he doesn't give me a curfew is when I go hang out with Jade. But the weird thing to me is I still need to tell him when I go hang out with Jade, which it's not that big of a deal because I mean, I don't have to ask him anymore because he doesn't care as long as he knows. But I just find it kind of strange that I have to tell him literally every time I go hang out with Jade, I need to let him know. Like, it's not that big of a deal because I don't have to ask anymore because I'm an adult. But if I want to go hang out with any of my other friends, I have to ask first. No, that's fucking stupid. I'm an adult. I shouldn't have to ask to go hang out with my friends. I shouldn't have to ask my dad for permission to go do that. I'm so tired of this. I'm so fucking tired of the way I get treated. And telling me that if I don't apply for jobs on the laptop while I don't have my phone, and employers can't call me back if I don't have my phone, that was also fucked up and stupid. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'll do that just to get my phone back, but I mean, I should have my phone anyway, but my dad is just being an asshole, and I don't understand why. And like on Christmas, he didn't let Megan come over because he's still being petty because she hasn't broken up with Steven yet. And I'm just like, why am I the only person here who doesn't have a huge problem with this guy? I don't get it. I really don't. I mean, I know why everyone else has a huge problem with him, but I don't really have that much of a problem with him. But my dad just still wants to be petty and say that my sister's choosing her boyfriend over family. I just don't know what my dad's problem has been recently, and I'm just tired of being treated this way. But if I say anything about it, here's another part that's fucked up about this. If I say anything about the way that my dad is treating me, then I again get told that I'm an ungrateful child. No, I'm not being ungrateful. I'm just trying to let you know I'm sick and fucking tired of the way that you are treating me, mostly because you're mad at someone else and taking it out on me. Just I hate this and I'm tired of it. I really am tired of being cheated this way and also having to have my YouTube controlled. My dad is still trying to do that. He's still trying to get me to do one upload a week on my channel on Tuesday and make me do a story time and a rant in one video. But like I said before, when he first started telling me that I need to do that, I'm not going to do that because one, it fucks with my self diagnosed OCD. I say self diagnosed because I've never been diagnosed with OCD by a doctor, but I still feel like I have OCD about certain things. But there's a reason why when I started doing my story times a few months after I created my channel, there's a reason I do my story times on a separate day than the day I do my rants. The reason why I have my schedule as Tuesday and Friday story times, the Tuesday and Friday, that part was completely fucking random. I just I just knew I had to pick 2 days out of the week, and this is when my dad was still working for when he was still working at the job that he used to work at before he started doing Uber and shit. Part of the reason was because my dad's work schedule when he was working at his old job was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I knew I couldn't do Sunday, Monday because I didn't want to hear my dad bitching about the fact that I'm on YouTube. So I knew I wanted Tuesday as ranting, but the Friday story times was the part that was super random because when I knew I wanted to introduce something new to my channel, when I wanted to start doing my story time videos, I knew I didn't want to do them on the same day that I do my rants on because mostly that would be too much work for me because I would either have to if I did do that, then the way that would go, I think, would be sorry. Sorry again. But I feel like that wouldn't go well if I did do story times and rants on the same day. Cause if I did, there's no way I would do them in the same video. But I would do two separate videos. But like if I started out with a rant and then uploaded that on one day and then did a story time on the same day after I do my rant, then it's gonna be a really angry sounding story time, no matter what it is, because I would still be pissed about whatever the hell I was ranting about. If I did just Friday uploads and did no, rants and story times on Fridays, sorry, then like if I started out with like story times, I would again be thinking about the thing that I was gonna rant about that was pissing me off, and then I would still get mad during my story time videos. I explained that to my dad, but he said he doesn't care. And then he told me what he wants me to do for my channel is do Tuesday uploads, but like switch off every week. Like one week do a rant, the next week do a story time, the next week do a rant, and then the next week do a story time. No, I'm not doing that because I don't want my lovely subjects. I don't want you guys to have to get used to a new uploading schedule when I've been uploading this same way for almost I've been doing Tuesday rants in 2 days. 2 days is gonna 2 days exactly from now, January 5th, is gonna be my 1 year anniversary from when I made my first video and uploaded it to this fucking website. And as you saw from my reacting to my videos live stream that I did uh like right before New Year's, then like you can like if you've been here since the beginning, which most of my subscribers have because I'm not that popular on YouTube. I'm not really popular on YouTube at all. Like how many subscribers do I have to my channel? Let me go look. Let's see. Okay. I have 13 subscribers to my channel. That has not changed recently. I think the last time that my subscriber count changed was like maybe about 2 months ago, I want to say probably because I'm getting closer. I'm a lot closer to the numbers I had before I had to temporarily quit. And you guys know I am very sorry that I had to leave you all for a while. And I will probably never not feel bad that I had to leave YouTube for a while. But I don't know. But I mean, still, my dad is just really pissing me off. And I'm just tired of the way that I'm being treated by him. And I just don't know what to do. I really don't. anymore. But I'm getting off topic from what I started this video about. Uh yeah, the reason I started this was because of the fact that my dad was being stupid and saying he wasn't going to give me my phone back unless I started applying for jobs on this stupid ass laptop that he has. And I'm just like, how am I going to get calls for interviews if you have my fucking phone? I don't get it. Oh, hey, there's finally someone watching. Hi. I've been doing this for an hour and someone finally decides to come and watch, so thank you. But I don't know. I don't know what to do about my dad just being stupid again. I've been saying on my channel, like when I rant about my dad, I keep saying, this is the last rant I'll do about my dad. This is the last rant I'm going to do about my dad. This is the last rant I'll do about my dad. But he just keeps doing things that piss me off, and then I have nowhere else to go but here to talk about this shit. Because my sister is busy working while I'm like when my dad pisses me off, Jade is always busy talking to Abby, or he just doesn't want to hear it, which is understandable because he knows my dad pisses me off all the time. And there's still shit going on with me and Jade's girlfriend that I'm not talking about. Leah's busy. My internet bestie Abby's busy. Michael's busy. My friend Christina's busy. Everyone that I tried to talk to before I started this was busy. So I felt like I had nowhere to go but here. And I wish I wouldn't have to do this as a live video because I don't like doing live videos because I love editing my videos on InShot on my phone. But I can't do that when my dad has my phone because he wants to be stupid. And I don't know what to do. I'm tired of this. Like, why are you gonna tell me that I can't have my phone until I start applying for jobs, but I can't get any calls for interviews if I apply for jobs while you have my goddamn phone? I'm 19. I shouldn't even have my phone taken away. But my dad says it's either that or kicking me out. And I'm like, why are you gonna kick me out if I don't apply for jobs? Because he tried to tell me that's the reason he's not giving me my phone back now because he got over what I did my whole rant about when I did my video a few days ago about why he almost kicked me out of the house. But now he just wants to say, oh, I'm not going to give you your phone back until you start applying for jobs. But um, the managers of the places that I would apply to aren't going to be able to call me, so then I would just be fucking myself out of a job. But he doesn't care. He straight up told me he doesn't care, and the only reason he would give me my phone back is if I started applying for jobs. And it's fucking stupid. And I'm tired of it. Which is why I want to pay my own phone bill, which is a big part of the reason why I'm trying to get a job. But how in the fuck am I supposed to get a job if my dad has my cell phone? And like, yeah, like I said, he told me, oh, you can just put my cell phone number on the applications. No, because then I'm going to start, like, if I get hired somewhere where I put your cell phone number on an application, I'm going to get questions about why I put your number on a job application instead of my cell phone number. And then my manager is gonna think that that's fucking stupid, that you took my phone away and you told me to put your number on the applications. Oh, my one viewer went away. Okay, sorry, bye. But anyway, I don't understand why my dad has to act this way. And I'm tired of ranting about him. But this is the only place I have to go to say this shit about my dad. Because I've made a few videos about my dad now. I keep telling myself this is going to be the last video about my dad. But like even in the one video I made I don't know, I think it was like March or April 2017 or 2018, I mean. It was somewhere in like March or April 2018 where I made that rant about how my dad wasn't doing anything around the house to clean and he was forcing me to do everything around the house to clean, and I got tired of it. He's still doing that. And it's stupid. Okay, this is irritating me. Sorry, I'm gonna redo this. I'm just gonna let my my straightener heat up. That's what I was trying to say. But anyway, I hope that one viewer I lost wasn't that hater I had that when I was doing my live reaction to my videos, who was trying to say, "Oh, no one's watching this. You just need to stop and quit YouTube." I'm like, I'm not gonna quit, okay, Dad? Because that's basically who they were acting like was my dad. Hurry up! It's still heating up, see? Keeps blinking blue because it's heating up. And I want it to finish so I can straighten this out again. Whatever. Damn, this has been over an hour. I know I've already said that, but oh my god. I've been ranting about my dad for an hour. Hopefully, this will be my last rant I do about my dad. Hopefully. I'm not saying definitely because it might happen again, but I hope that I don't have to do another video about my dad in the future. I'm re-straightening this because it's pissing me off. I'm sorry. There's smoke coming off. I don't know if it's from my hair or the straightener, but I'm turning this off now because I'm kind of scared now that happened. So yeah, I'm kind of done with that at the moment because that was kind of scary. I don't know if you just saw that, but that was smoke coming off of my, I don't know, it was from my hair or from the straightener, but I'm done with this for the day, definitely. And as you guys can see, I'm not wearing eyeliner today because I didn't feel like putting on eyeliner. Well, I did. Like, before I started this an hour ago, I was thinking about putting on eyeliner, but I was thinking, my dad might come home before I finish talking about this, and my dad doesn't want me wearing eyeliner because he still wants to control some things about my life. So, I don't really want to open that argument. So I just decided to not wear eyeliner today. And it makes me sad. I'm like, I want to make more coffee. I already had coffee today, so I already drank my blood type for today. What the fuck was that? Sorry. I don't know what that was. But anyway, I had like 5 cups of coffee this morning, and like caffeine doesn't really do anything to me. It never has. Caffeine doesn't, it wakes me up, but it doesn't like make me hyper and shit. You would think because of the fact that I used to have ADHD when I was a child that coffee would make me hyper. It doesn't. Coffee mostly just, I mean, it wakes me up, but it doesn't give me that get up and go that like, never mind. I'm not gonna say that what I was just gonna say. I'm not gonna finish that because this video might get flagged by somebody if I say that. So I'm not saying what I'm thinking in my head. Sorry. But still, I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything. Where are my chips that I had? Hold on, guys. This is apparently turning into a tiny bit of a mukbang. Where are they? Did I finish them? Damn it. I did finish them. Need to find something else to eat then. You know what? This is gonna turn into a leftover mukbang. Just whatever. Hold on, guys. Okay, now I'm coming back. There's probably still no one watching this. Yep, I was right. No one. Yeah. Okay, if I don't get full by the end of eating this, this is just chicken Caesar salad, like leftover chicken Caesar salad. But I got hungry, so. But this needs ranch. And I need to put my straightener away. This is gonna get kind of boring for a few seconds. Ow. It's still cooling down, apparently. Ow. That hurt. Oh, and the reason, the main reason, the main reason that I didn't put on eyeliner to not piss off my dad was because he was still trying to get me to end my scene phase. And I keep trying to tell him this is my phase. I'm gonna end this when I want to end it. But he doesn't understand that. Yes, I understand this is my thing that I have to go through by myself. Ah, so much pepper in there. That free ranch. Yep. Got that free ranch here. This needed something, like, really. This needed something. That was a lot of ranch. But I don't care. Let's just mix this together a little bit. But anyway, as I was saying, I don't know if this is going to turn into a mukbang. If I eat something after the salad, then I guess we can technically call it a mukbang. I don't know. I also have this. It's just milk. But as I was saying, I lost my train of thought from where I was. I'm trying to remember where I was. Damn it. I forgot where I was because my head just started thinking about food. Does that ever happen to you guys? Like you just lose your train of thought because you're just thinking about food? I hate that. But I'm being honest, this is not the first time that that's happened to me, where I've lost my train of thought because of food. There's like, it's 5:20 and I haven't eaten lunch yet today. Sorry. I usually don't talk with food in my mouth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that was gross. Oh, I kind of remember where I was now. Sorry, guys. But pretty much, my dad is just trying to control my life. It feels like I'm 19 and my dad still feels a need to try to control some things about my life. And I don't get it. He's trying to control what and, well, not what, but when I post on YouTube. He's trying to control how I do my job search. He's trying to control when I do my job search. He's trying to control who I talk to, because some of my internet friends he's been telling me I shouldn't talk to, like Jay, Nikki. Yeah. I don't know if she's gonna watch this video, but yeah, Nikki, my dad is just, it's not anything against you. My dad is just a pissy person right now. That's really all I can think of right now. Damn it. A piece of chicken dropped on the floor. That's so sad. Anyway. Yeah, excuse my manners. I usually eat with my mouth closed, but during this, I'm just not going to care because I'm still ranting. But anyway, so I was like, I don't know what made my dad such a pissy person. Like, he and I made up from, I already said this, I think. He and I made up from what I did my last rant about, like when he almost kicked me out last week. He and I are fine from that. We agreed to never bring that up again. And honestly, I'm gonna try my best to forget that that even happened. But it's like now there's a new problem with him trying to control when and how I do my job search. Oh, sorry. He's also he's also trying to control. Sorry, I don't know if you just saw that. If you did, then I'm sorry. But my dad's also trying to control. I'm trying to get my permit. Yeah, I'm 19. I'm gonna be 20 this year, and I still don't have my permit. But excuse me. That's because excuse me. That's because I wasn't able to take driver's ed in high school. I don't know why. Driver's ed was just, it was never put on my class schedule in junior or senior year. So I was never able to take driver's ed. I mean, I did an online thing for it, and I'm doing like practice DMV practice tests and shit, but I don't know. It's like I already went in and took one like right before. I took one right after Thanksgiving. I took another one right after Christmas. And now I'm gonna I'm gonna try and wait until February to go to the DMV and try and take it for a third time. But it's like my dad, yeah, he wants me to get my permit and he wants me to do the online practice tests, which I totally understand. I'm totally fine with that. But the other day, he told me he literally wants me on the website. He wants me on his laptop on the website where I can take the practice permit tests every day, all day, until I pass all 5 of them that are on the freaking website. That's too much for my head. I can't do that. Why do you think I hung out with Jade yesterday? Just saying. Now I'm out of milk. But anyway, I'm sorry if you can hear the crunching. If you can hear the crunching, then I guess this is kind of turning into ASMR, but I hate ASMR. I mean, like, there was this one guy on the Sin Kids, this collab channel that I found that I love, and I might join soon. It just depends on what the one member who created the channel says on Instagram. I'm waiting for her to reply because I sent in an audition video, that 10 Facts About Me video I did. I sent that to her on Instagram as an audition video. That was the whole point of that video. Those facts were like just random. But I'm waiting for her to reply. I don't know if she has. I mean, I can go to Instagram on this laptop. Let's go to Instagram. Okay, continuous sinking 1999. I don't want to turn on notifications on this laptop. Ooh, I have 3 people that followed me. So follow them back. I have a lot of Instagram notifications. But like the one thing I hate about this is that I cannot message people on Instagram from this laptop. And I hate that, honestly. Which I just realized this was pointless to do if I can't. Like I sent an audition video to Savvy, the girl who created the Sin Kids, which I mean, you guys should go check them out, honestly. I love them. I don't know why, but I love the Sing Kids. They're awesome. And like none of them except for Serena Raquel, none of them, like the newest member of the Sing Kids, Serena Raquel, none of them except for her use their actual name on the channel, which is perfect for me because sorry. Okay, I'm good. But it's perfect for me that they don't use their actual names except for Serena Raquel because I stopped using my real name on my YouTube when I came back. I don't know what's going on. Anyway. Everyone's ignoring me. On Facebook Messenger, everyone's ignoring me. I don't know why. Why do you people hate me? I'm just kidding. But why do you hate me? No. Okay, I'll stop. Oh my god. No, Amber, whoever the hell you are. No. No, Rachel, I'm not gonna talk about what's going on with me and Jade and Abby, because that's probably gonna piss one of them off. I mean, yeah, okay, now that I've said it out loud by accident, there's something going on with me and Jade and Abby at the moment, but I'm not talking about it. I mean, I want to talk about what's going on with me and Jade and Abby, but I just don't. I don't want to piss off Abby any more than she's already pissed at me, and I don't want to piss off Jade, and I don't want to start more bullshit between me and Jade and Abby. So I'm just not going to talk about what's going on. But Leah's not answering me for some reason. Ew. Byron's been being rude to me recently. Yeah, Byron, if you watch this, then yeah, I'm talking about it. You have been being a little bit rude to me recently. I don't know. I don't understand what people's problems are. No, Nikki, I didn't get my phone back. I tried calling her on Messenger earlier, so I guess she assumed I got my phone back. No, I can call people on Messenger from the laptop. Damn, not fair. I know, right? It's not fair that I don't have my phone. Why did that one person who was watching me leave? So rude. You're so rude. What is wrong with you? That's too much salad. This is a good salad. There is just one guy. I don't know why I'm thinking about this right now, but there's this one guy who is a part of the Sing Kids. Saturated Illusions. Saturated Illusions. One of his first videos, because like the Sing Kids just recently started a few months ago. They just recently started the whole channel. But this one member, Saturated Illusions, he did this ASMR video where he was just eating vegan pasta because he's vegetarian, but he's trying to go full vegan because he supports animal rights. Which, I mean, you go, dude. I guess. I don't know. I mean, I support animal rights too, but I still like meat. I mean, I'm not judging you. Like, if you're like vegetarian, vegan, whatever your diet is, as long as you're not a cannibal, I'm not gonna judge you. Because I mean, I'm not the kind of person that judges that much. I mean, yeah, once in a while I judge. I'm human. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm human. I judge people. It's a character flaw. I'm sorry, but I don't do it that often. So, my God, what, Nikki? I told her this video kind of turned into a little mukbang because I'm eating salad. And she said, I had salad too. That's so funny. And I said, LOL. And she said, hashtag salad bandits. What the hell? Salad bandits. She and I are trying to start a band. It was her idea. She wants to. She wanted to call it Los Rebeldes, which basically means, I think it means like the rebels in Spanish. I took Spanish for 2 years, so you'd think I would know that, but I don't remember everything I learned in Spanish. Sue me. Ew. Anyway. But she changed her mind from Los Rebeldes and told me that I could name the band whatever I want. And uh hold on. Oh shit. I'm not saying what she just told me because that's her own personal business, but oh shit. I should probably end this soon before my dad comes home. I need a crouton in here. Ooh. I'm not saying what she just told me because I don't want to put her family's personal business out on YouTube, so. Sorry, my ear itches a little bit. I don't want to scratch it on the inside while I'm doing this because that's gross. Yeah, Nikki wanted to name the band we were gonna start Los Rebeldes, but then she changed her mind and told me I could come up with the band name if I wanted to, and I did come up with one that she liked, and I think we settled on it. It's a band. It's an it's a band name that I always knew I wanted to call a band if I ever started a band, which is Relics of Fate. I don't know if that sounds like a good band name to you guys, but if this shit does get started, then we're gonna be screamo. But I don't know where this video is going anymore. Because it just started out as me telling you guys what my dad was telling me. And then I hope I get my phone back soon. Because I had food in my teeth. Sorry if that was gross. But, what the? No! My friend, what the? One of my Facebook friends just told me I should do an ASMR video on my YouTube one day as a live video, no matter if I have my phone or not. No. I don't like ASMR. ASMR is stupid. I mean, if you like ASMR, I'm not judging. You can like ASMR all you want. I'm not gonna judge you for that. But I personally think ASMR is stupid. Cause like, how would you guys like it if I came to you guys trying to do a story time and I was like, what is up on my lovely subjects? It's sinking here. Today, I'm gonna give you guys a story time. You would get really annoyed at some point if I just kept doing that. Or if I was doing a rant and I was like, what is up on my lovely subjects? It's sinking here. Today I'm gonna give you a rant about how Donald Trump is being a dumbass again, or something like that. You would get really annoyed and you would not want to watch me ever again, probably, if I ever did ASMR. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't remember who it was, but who was it? I think it was Byron. Told me I should do an ASMR thing on my channel. Like, I think it was Byron. I don't know. I don't remember who told this to me because, like, that was the last thing that me and whoever told me that talked about recently. But they told me I should start this new thing for my channel about like ASMR and eating. They told me I should just do every video I do for a while as ASMR. I'm like, no, thank you. I hate ASMR. I really hate it. If YouTube lets me rename this video, which I don't think it will, but if YouTube does let me rename this video, then there's one other video I have that I'm gonna have to rename. If I ever find out how to rename my videos on my channel, but if YouTube ever lets me rename this this video, I'm just gonna call it salad mukbang / another rant about my dad or something like that, because that's what this started out as. Why is it that if someone watches my No one's been watching this for like 20 minutes and I'm still going. But why is it that when I do this, there's almost nobody that wants to watch my lives? I mean, do you guys just like it better when I just record videos on my phone and upload them? Do you guys just not like it when I do live videos? Because when I don't have my phone, this is the only way I have to give you guys videos. I mean, if you guys don't like my live videos, then just tell me and I won't go live anymore. Because no one watches these until after I finish it. Ew. No one watches my live streams until after I finish them and they're already uploaded onto my channel. And that doesn't make any sense to me. Which I don't think people are gonna get to the end of this one because now I'm at the 1 hour and 46 minute mark in this live. I don't think people are really gonna get that far through this video because most of it was just me like ranting about my dad and eating food. Oh, I forgot I said that to Alondra. One of my I don't remember who it was, but someone that I'm apparently friends with on Facebook got mad earlier because I guess today's their birthday. And they got mad because their friends and their mom got like they forgot their birthday. I mean, I would be mad if someone forgot my birthday. So I kind of I can kind of relate to that cuz that kind of happened to me last year on my birthday cuz I except for like Megan and Steven cuz those are the only two people I actually spent time with on my birthday. I mean like Jade, I can't blame him for not being able to spend time with him on my birthday or his birthday last year because he was still stuck in Texas at the time. So I can't blame him for that. Uh I don't know. I don't remember what the fuck Mickey was doing. Um Jade was in Texas. Mickey was doing whatever the fuck she was doing. Um Byron was probably off doing some bullshit because he didn't. All he said to me on my birthday was 2 words. All he said last year on my birthday was "Happy birthday," and then he didn't contact me for the rest of the day. Which I mean, I'm glad I got the happy birthday message, but come on. Sorry, I have an itch on my upper lip. Do you guys like ever get like random itches like everywhere on your body? Because that happens to me. Like it happens to me like on my nose, my lip, my forehead, my ear, which is itching right now, my neck, my back, my stomach, my legs, my feet, everywhere. I just get random itches, even on my tongue and in the back of my throat, which everyone's everyone gets an itch in the back of their throat once in a while, but it happens a lot more often than it should for me. And my tongue itches a lot too, like I said, which is weird. I don't It might be some sort of medical thing that I just don't know I have. I don't know. I hope it's not. Like, I really hope it's not, now that I think about it. But it's just weird that I just get random itches all over my body for no reason. That, and I constantly, since middle school, I constantly have back pain. Yeah. That's why usually at night before my dad goes to bed, like my dad has a bed it's like a knockoff version of a sleep number bed, and it's like a queen size, and it has like massage and shit on it. So like before he goes to bed, I just go in his room and lay on his bed and turn on the fucking massage. And I mean that shit feels amazing. My Roku just shut off. Well, it didn't shut off. It exited out of Sling because I was watching. Sorry, I was watching South Park earlier on Sling. I I was watching South Park and Rick and Morty because yeah, I got into South Park. Oh my god, they killed Kenny. You bastard. I think that's like everyone's favorite part of South Park. Oh my god, they killed Kenny. And like Rick and Morty. Who doesn't love Rick and Morty? Wubba lubba dub dub. I'm on I'm on season 3, I think, of both of them. I don't know. Let me look here. I have the remote right here, so let me go look. Let's go back into Sling. No, it was Hulu. Thank you. Season 2, episode 5 is what I'm on of Rick and Morty. And South Park, season 2, episode. Does that say 8 or 9? 9. Because like I just recently started watching Rick and Morty and South Park, like when we got uh, a Roku a few months ago, like back in November. Like I just recently started watching them on Hulu. And like I'm obsessed with Rick and Morty now. I love Rick and Morty. I'm trying to get through like every freaking season of Rick and Morty because like I said, I'm on season 2 of Rick and Morty. Season 2, episode 6. And there are I think Rick and Morty's in like I don't know if it's in season 4 right now, or if season 4 ended, or if season 4 just hasn't started yet. I don't know. But, I mean, I'm on season 2, and so far, my favorite episode is probably Anatomy Park, where, like, Rick and Morty go into some guy's body. I don't remember who it was. Or, uh, the one with all the Meeseeks, even though the Meeseeks are annoying. What else did I like from this? Raising Gazorpazorp. If you guys watch Rick and Morty, I'm pretty sure you remember the whole thing where Morty bought like a play doll. I don't think YouTube's gonna let me say the exact term, but a play doll. And it got pregnant. Yeah, I loved that episode. That was funny. What else do I like from this? Autoerotic assimilation. That was funny. Get Swifty. That episode was funny too. And I'm still on I'm like a little more than halfway through season 2, episode 6. So I'm like very much like still catching up on Rick and Morty. Um like I also want to like I'm gonna start like watching Family Guy and stuff, and like Family Guy, Bob's Burgers. Like Megan and I, back when we still had Netflix, Megan and I used to watch Bob's Burgers a lot. So I want to start watching that again. We got to like season 5, The Good Place. I'm I'm all caught up on The Good Place, so whatever. Grey's Anatomy. Oh my god, I hate Megan for getting me into Grey's Anatomy. What the hell? They only have season 15 of Grey's Anatomy on Hulu. Where are the other 14 seasons, Hulu? That's just mean. Twilight. I loved Twilight. Don't judge me. American Dad. That show's kind of funny. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That was stupid. That show was stupid. I'm sorry if you like it. I just don't think it's funny. Uh, the Goldbergs. I'm caught up on that. My Hero Academia. I tried to get into My Hero Academia. I'm not that much into anime. Like I like Death Note, Pokemon, even though Pokemon's like barely even counted as an anime. And like Digimon, which is also barely counted as an anime. And well, I haven't seen that much of My Hero Academia, so I don't really honestly think I can say if I love it or like it or hate it because I haven't seen a lot of My Hero Academia. So, what? Nicole just told me she watched one of my videos from a link I sent her to my channel and she wants to kick some guy's ass. What? The dude who was trying to control me, my dad. Are you watching this right now, Nikki? Oh! Oh! The guy I was ranting about in the You guys remember that rant I did a while back? I reacted to it, I think, a few days ago. My video where I was talking about the guy who ruined my life for 8 months. That's what she's talking about. Yeah, that was my first story time. So I guess she's not watching this. Can I kick the dude's ass? She asked me, can I kick the dude's ass? Yeah, sure, join the club. I have a few people who want to kick his ass. The guy who ruined my life for 8 months, whose name I'm still not saying. Because he knows about my YouTube, but I don't think he watches my YouTube. But I still don't like him, and his name just brings up bad memories for me of what he did to me. Shove a chicken breast up his asshole. Oh my god, Nikki. Oh, I love you, Nicole. You're fucking awesome. I don't know if I should say what she just said. She said, should I use a chicken leg and shove it up his ass like a butt plug? Oh god. You know, furries are starting to use butt plugs. I hate furries. I'm sorry if you're a furry, and you watch my videos. It's just, well, I don't hate you. I just hate furries because most of the furries that I know were trying to say that they were actually an animal and they were trying to talk about like animal rights and shit for them when they're just people dressing up like animals. I mean, yeah, honestly, like the original, like the OG scene kids who started the whole scene thing used to do that. But that was before they didn't take it as far as furries do. Like they would play as like cats or fucking pandas or fucking giraffes or some shit. But they wouldn't take it as far as to say I am like a giraffe or a panda or a snake or whatever the fuck you were dressing up as. They didn't take it that far. Sorry, my nose was itching. But furries do. And furries try to get animal rights when you're not actually an animal. If you're a furry, you just dress up as an animal and then you try to identify as that animal. And now, I don't know if you guys know this, but this pisses me off because as you guys know, I'm LGBT, I'm bi, but furries are trying to make their way into the LGBT and try and say that they're animal sexual. What? First, it was just dog sexual, where like the people and the furries who wanted to dress up as dogs and act like dogs, only they were trying to make their way into the LGBT. But now it's like every fucking furry is trying to make their way into the LGBT and be called animal sexual. I thought it was bad when pedophiles were trying to make their way into the LGBT and say that they were pedosexual. That was bad. It's worse than furries trying to make their way in the LGBT. Like, honestly, if furries ever make their way into the LGBT, I'll be mad, but I can make peace with that. But the whole thing where pedophiles were trying to make their way into the LGBT, that pissed me off because, like, I knew there was no way that they were ever going to make their way into the LGBT, but it still pissed me off that pedophiles thought that they could even make it into the LGBT and be accepted as a sexuality. Because how is it a sexuality if you're a pedophile? I don't know. But and also, how is it a sexuality if you dress up as an animal and act like an animal? That's not a sexuality. Just say it. You can be a furry all you want if you're a furry, but like I said, most of the furries I've met are mostly rude. Because, like, there was this one guy that Jade and I knew back in high school. If he watches this up to this point, which has been 2 hours and 6 minutes, which I don't think anyone's going to be watching up to this point because there's no one watching right now. But if Jade does watch this up to this point, like, he's going to know who I'm talking about. There was this guy, like, I used to do karate and shit, right? And a few of the people that I used to do karate with went to high school with me, including the guy who made me realize that I'm bisexual. But that's a different story for a different day that I don't know if I'm going to talk about. But anyway, yeah, this guy, not the guy who made me realize that I'm bisexual, but this other guy who I used to do karate with when I was in middle school and part of high school. He used to live like right down the street from Jade, and he was a furry. He was a wolf. He tried to identify as a wolf. Well, no, it was a white tiger because before Jade settled on the name Jade Wolf, and was before he started his transition and everything, his favorite animal was a white tiger. So that's why this guy was dressing up as a white tiger. Originally, he was like a monkey or some shit, something like that, as far as I remember. It was some sort of like other jungle animal. But then Jade told him his favorite animal was a white tiger, so then this guy started dressing up as a white tiger. I had my own problems with this guy that had nothing to do with Jade. Um, my main problem with this guy, this video has gone way off topic. I'm going to get back to what I was talking about in a minute when I first started this video. But my main problem with this guy was that he knew the guy that my first guy crush. He knew him because all three of us did karate together, and we all went to the same school. And this furry dude was. He found. I didn't tell him. Jade didn't tell him, but he found out that he found out who my first guy crush was. The guy who made me realize that I'm bisexual. I still think he's cute to this day, but I don't really have a crush on him anymore. But I mean, so this guy found out who my first guy crush was, and he knew him because we went to the same school and all three of us did karate together. And I don't do karate anymore because that shit was taking up too much of my time and it was making me fall behind in school, but that's a different story. But yeah. So Yeah, this guy found out who my first guy crush was. A lot of my viewers already know who he is, or at least know what his name is, but I'm not saying his name. But I mean, I'm probably gonna do a story time about I will do a story time about it one day. I'm making it official right now. Whenever I get done with it's gonna be a long time until this happens, but when I'm done doing my story times about how I got into the bands I like, then my first story time I'm gonna do after all of those is going to be about my first guy crush. And then I might do one about my first girl crush. I don't know. But I mean that was in middle school. Cause like I had crushes in elementary school, but they didn't mean anything. But yeah. You know what I'm gonna do right now? Cause I feel like it. Pandora. I haven't even told you guys what I have on my Pandora. I'll make a video about that probably like tomorrow or some shit. Hold on. Don't you drown in the rainstorm. Fresh regrets, vodka sweat. The sun is down and we're about to get exhausted. Too far from the shore. Never gonna get it, I'm a hazard to myself. I'll bring it to you easy. This is hell, this is hell. Can I know we're swimming? And somewhere else, this is hell, yes. Literal hell. We don't have to talk, we don't have to dance, we don't have to smile, we don't have to make friends. It's so nice to meet you, let's never meet again. We don't have to talk, we don't have to talk, we don't have to dance. I don't like that much of Andy Biersack's solo stuff, but I like this song. You won't even stand, and why is there joy in this poison? You are picking smiles and confidence, running miles to capture this excitement. I can't take anymore. Oh, I'm gonna get it, I'm a hazard to myself. I'll break it to you easy. This is hell, this is hell. And a whisper and you think I'm somewhere now. This is hell, yes. I haven't had. I thought I just heard my garage door open. I'm gonna end this in a few minutes. This video went way off topic, but I'm not going back to what I was talking about, so never mind about that. But Black Veil Brides is gonna be a story time I do too pretty soon. I don't know when, because my decision, like, you know how I've been telling you guys what band I'm gonna tell you guys how I got into at the end, like for my next story time at the end of the video I do, like at the end of one video I do. I don't those ones like when I tell you the guys the band I'm gonna do in my next video, that's all totally random. And like except for Pierce the Veil, because I knew I wanted to start that whole thing out with Pierce the Veil because I said this in that video. Pierce the Veil was one of the bands that got me into screamo music in the first place. I mean, at some point, I'm gonna do like Chiodos and shit, but I don't know when that's gonna be. I mean, tomorrow I'm doing Bring Me the Horizon, but I don't know like what I'm gonna do after Bring Me the Horizon. I keep shipping here, and I'm thinking I'm hearing my garage door open. This is Dead Girls Academy. I'm not doing a story time about how I got into Dead Girls Academy for a long time. Trust me. Because, like, Dead Girls Academy, I got into them, like, 2 months after they released their first single, I'll Find a Way. I mean, like, Dead Girls Academy, I think I told you guys this, was formed, like, if you don't know, Dead Girls Academy was formed by the lead singer of Vampires Everywhere, Michael Vampire, and, 10 out of the 11 songs on Dead Girls Academy's very first album were written by Ronnie Radke. Yeah. Like there's I need to think here. There's Medicine, Forever, which is Forever is my favorite song from Dead Girls Academy's Alchemy album. There's Medicine, Forever, No Way Out, I Can't Feel a Thing, Everything, Too Late, I'll Find a Way, Conversations, Devil on My Shoulder, Cannibal, and Far Away. And every single one of those songs, except for Conversations, was written by Ronnie Radke from Falling in Reverse. Conversations was written by Michael Vampire. Like, if you don't know this, the reason why Michael Vampire wanted Ronnie Radke to write most of the songs for Dead Girls Academy's debut album was because Vampires Everywhere had so many albums, which honestly, I kind of like Vampires Everywhere, but I never really got into Vampires Everywhere that much because they didn't sound that good to me, honestly. They're okay, but they're not that great. But Dead Girls Academy, on the other hand, is a great band. I love Dead Girls Academy. I know it's probably too early in their career for people to start saying that they love Dead Girls Academy because they just released their debut album a week after my birthday last year on June 16th. Actually, no, it was June 15th, so it was almost a week after my birthday. It was 6 days after my birthday. They released their first album. But the only reason I'm talking about that is because I went on too long about that. But I don't know. The only reason I'm saying all that is because I'm not doing a story time about Dead Girls Academy for a long time. So Friday, I stay. Come back. This is just random now. I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, I started this video out, like, straightening my hair and eating salad and chips and drinking milk. Now I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know what that noise was. I don't even think you guys heard that. After this song, I'm gonna end this video. I'll be surprised if someone actually watches this video to the end, because this has been going on for like almost 2 hours and 20 minutes. I don't think I'll make it on my own Tuesday. We'll say, think that I'm better off alone. Wednesday night I'm all alone. Thursday night I'm in town. So Friday I say, I'll make it on my own Tuesday. You'll say, come again. Let's see it. S-P-I-R-I-T. Spirit. Let's see it. Let's go. I love Happy Song by Bring Me the Horizon. In my head says I'm better up dead. Okay, I'm ending this video now. I will stay on my lovely subject in my next video.